Friends, and welcome back to the channel. We're back with another vlog. It has been such a long time since I've done a vlog with you guys, and I feel like this week is kind of like busy. I have so many updates that I have to share with you guys. The biggest one is that I have to move out of this apartment in literally 25 days. So very soon. I don't have a place to go yet, so I'm actually on my way to a couple apartment viewing. So much is going on in my life right now. This week is going to be a busy week with events and meetings and all of that fun stuff. So hopefully I can keep up with bringing you guys with me to all of the fun things that are going on this week. Anywho, I hope you guys are doing well. I hope that, you're keeping your peace about you, as we have very little peace in this world right now. So just know I'm thinking of you, I'm praying for you, and we've got so much going on. So let's get to it. Hey guys, I clearly didn't bring you along on any of the apartment tours from yesterday because I literally just was like running from each one to the next, and it ended up being so chaotic. Now I am actually headed to go to a fitting to pick out an outfit for an event next week. Never Fully Dressed invited me to an event with them, and they offered to dress me for the event, which is super kind of them. So I'm getting ready to get my steps in and walk over to their store in NoHo, and then I think that I want to go get my nails done, and if I have enough time I need to run to Marshall's because I'm doing another campaign with them and it's due by this Friday. So I need to get on it. Head out now, and I will talk to you guys once I get to Never Fully Dressed. It has been a long day. I didn't get to show you the process, but I went and got my nails done. I'm testing out Red Nail Theory because apparently this brings you things. Money, power, men. It's supposed to make you feel more confident. I already do feel a lot more confident. I like this vibe. I never get color like this on my nails. I'm always like a neutral tone girly, especially because of modeling. You've always had to have nude nails. But now that I'm not modeling as much, we're gonna fully embrace the color, and hopefully this brings me abundance. I have a really big event coming up on Thursday that I was invited to last week, and I'm just hoping that this is like giving that manifesting energy, like manifesting nothing but good things. I have a Universal Standard event in the morning, and I have a meeting in the afternoon. I will bring you guys along to the Universal Standard event. I have so many things to try to pack into this week, on top of the fact that I have to find an apartment. Oh my gosh, I never talked about me having to move. That's such a huge life update. So essentially, my landlord told me they had to move back in to the apartment. I have to be out by November 30th. So I have been on the hunt for an apartment really for the last 2 weeks. And this is my first time ever navigating the New York real estate market. And it is, whew, child. No one prepared me for how overwhelming this is. Like, moving in general, like finding a new place in general is so challenging. but doing it here has been so overwhelming, and I don't have an agent that I'm working with. I'm doing everything on my own, and I'm very hopeful, and I'm not trying to stress myself out about it. I think that I'll find something, but trying to find something that's not uber expensive, that has the things that I want and need. I'm kind of in the camp now of feeling like my rent is going to go up regardless. Like, I know that for a fact. Like, the rent is going to go up regardless. And if I'm going to pay more money, I should be paying for more amenities as well. Like, I probably am going to have less space because I have 2 bedrooms now. But I want more amenities. I want to have maybe a washer dryer in my unit, or a dishwasher, or like central air. Like, all things that people really take for granted living elsewhere. I don't have these things here. And so I'm like, if I'm going to be spending exponentially more in my living situation, I don't want to have to offset that with other expenses. Because here, I don't have a washer dryer in my apartment. So I have like the laundry service. They come pick it up and drop it off. But that is pretty pricey. It can be pretty pricey depending on like how much I'm spending at one time. Like, if I'm doing my comforter, if I'm doing my towels, that adds up. So I would love to offset. If I'm paying more in rent, then I'm not having to pay to send out my laundry, that I could do that myself and just like pay for the water and the laundry detergent and all of that good stuff. So I'm hoping that I find something. Ideally, I'm not even going to say ideally, like, part of me wants to go to Brooklyn because I'm like, I would love a new experience. Everybody talks about the joys of living in Brooklyn. But I also just love being in Manhattan so much. I love my neighborhood so much. And a lot of what I do for work is in Manhattan. And you guys know I'm always running when when I have to go somewhere. I'm always running late. I'm always like, okay, I gotta go. And I wouldn't have that same privilege of like running late if I moved to Brooklyn, because I just would have to account for more time to get between Brooklyn to Manhattan. And so now I'm like, do I want to stay in Manhattan? Do I want to try and find something in my neighborhood? I know I'm not going to find things that have space readily. Or do I try and move to Brooklyn and start a whole new chapter of life and see what that's like? I mean, it only would be a year. Like, I don't have to, like, I'm not moving for the rest of my life. Like, I can always move again. I don't want to, but I want to give myself that option. I don't know. I just am like so torn on what it is that I want. In terms of space and stuff, I probably would get more for my money in Brooklyn, but the convenience of life in Manhattan is unparalleled. I'm gonna keep it a stack. So I don't know what to do. Most of my friends also are in Brooklyn. So part of me is like, well, I'll be closer to my friends, and maybe this will make it easier for me to like develop deeper friendships and community here in New York, which I feel like I have a good sense of community. But like, like those little days where like it's a Tuesday night and you're like, hey girl, come over for pasta and let's watch the new episode of Real Housewives. Like, I don't have that in the city. So I would like to have that, but it's not guaranteed that I'll have that in Brooklyn, because Brooklyn is a big freaking borough. So I don't know. So that's like my biggest life update. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed in the fact, like, hoping that I find something and praying that I find something that suits my needs and happens in the time that I have to have it, because it is November the 6th. I can't tell, my phone is not showing me the date, but it's November something, like the first week of November, and that means I have like 3 weeks to find a place, which is like totally doable. I would love to do it before the holidays. Like, I would like to be done before I go home for Thanksgiving and just have a little bit of ease and peace of mind regarding where I'm gonna lay my head, because that's a big deal, y'all. That's a big deal. So prayers up if you're watching this and it is not yet November 30th, that I have made some sense of progress. Good morning. It is time for us to go to our event. It is a workout class. So we are going to be doing like a nice little dance class. I'm going to try and lock into the workout class because I haven't been to the gym in weeks, and your girl needs this little extra hit of endorphin slash movement of my body. Although I have been taking the train a lot more and walking a lot more recently, partially because I've been looking at apartments and that requires me to like move around the city a lot, and the train is most times the easiest way to do that. And I just feel like active, you know? Like I just feel like I'm in my active girl era. Let me show you the fit quickly. Ignore all of the junk. Shout out to Marshalls over here. But here is the full fit.
We're all just going to become best friends over the next 45 minutes or so. So, have any of you been here before? Yes. Oh, great. So y'all know the deal. It's a dark room where you get to let loose. All right? We are going through so much out there, and in your own lives, and then in the world at large. And so Forward Space is made, it's created for you to come in here and just release, move in the dark, move your body to incredible music, let some stuff go, fill your cup up, do a few dance steps and moves, learn some choreography, and then get back out there and spread that love. How's that sound? Right! Off the beat, yes, right? On the beat, yes, 8, 7. Thank you all so much for showing up again. I'm saying it 100 times because anytime you show up to something and you're like, I don't know what I'm getting into, it's a big, brave step, right? And we need each of us to continue to do that in all the ways that we are as humans, to just continue to show up, right? And then the days where you feel like you can't show up, get on this dance floor, right?
Good morning. It's not Paris, it's Soho.
We decided to come get some food after our class. It was a fun class. You guys will see all of the clips. I was in there sweating, y'all. It was a workout, but it was good. We're gonna catch up and chat, and I probably will chat with you guys later. I've got some errands to run and a meeting at 4 o'clock, so see you guys in a bit. Oh my goodness. I totally forgot to bring you guys along the rest of my day. I'm so sorry. I think what happened is that I switched bags after my morning event and my evening, like my afternoon meeting, and I forgot to bring my vlog camera. So, joke's on me. Anywho, I just got back from Trader Joe's. I went to Trader Joe's this morning, and you guys know how I feel about the oat milk creamer. Got my usual the brown sugar oat milk creamer. If you have not tried this, this is all your coffee needs. Like, it is so good. Like, trust me. But this is a new one, cinnamon bun. I'm a little nervous to try it, but because I'm like such a brown sugar loyalist. But I'm gonna try this one this morning, and I'm gonna let you guys know how it is. I've got my little frother over in the corner. I would show you my setup, but it's so junky in here, which is also like, I'm excited to move to like be organized, hopefully. But we'll see. Let's see what this cinnamon bun is going to give us. I actually don't hate this. It's giving brown sugar, but with like spices. Like the clove, the cinnamon. It's a little creamier than the brown sugar creamer. But I don't hate it, surprisingly. We'll say it does like have more, it's like more flavored. And I don't necessarily love like flavored coffee anymore. So if the brown sugar is too plain for you and you've tried it and you're like, I don't like it, you actually might like the cinnamon bun. And it's giving very holiday. Like, I feel like that creamer would also be good. Like, if you're like an eggnog girly, I still like the brown sugar more, but this is not bad. Guys, I am all dressed and ready to go. Whole fit is from Urban Outfitters. I'm throwing on my Ghani coat on top of this because it is a chilly day. These earrings, Amazon, and my red nail. The event starts at 1:30. They sent me an Uber code. Shout out to the Uber code. So I'm gonna Uber there and I'll bring you guys along. All right, we're late, but we're here at the well. Hi, doing well, how are you?
Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect. Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. Hi. I'm so sorry I'm late.
I'm a dermatologist. Been practicing in Mumbai for the last 25 odd years, and my interests are like hers in aesthetic dermatology because we love having lasers on people of color because that's what we have done over the last 2 decades, and so we practice together.
Yeah, and they're married.
And we're married.
It is more about having and embracing the skin we are all in and having a much more even tone and healthier skin rather than always looking for whiter skin.
And when it comes to the experts here, there's also trouble. There was just a New York Times article that came out that said 60% of dermatologists don't know how to deal with skin of color.
Nope.
And when they do, they're misdiagnosing them with things like psoriasis, eczema.
That is a wrap on the event for Brown Kind. It is a skincare line developed with people with melanated skin in mind to combat anti-aging in brown people. So not wrinkles and fine lines, but more so dark spots, hyperpigmentation, which I definitely struggle with. So I'm excited. They gave us a little goodie bag with some samples in it. So I'm excited to try their stuff out and see if it works for my skin, because your girl needs help because what I've been using has not really been working. I'm getting ready to go home. I'm gonna eat quickly and then my hair appointment is at 5:30. I was gonna go see this apartment, but they haven't gotten back to me confirming my time at 4:30, so. Good morning. As you can see, I got my hair done. I think I showed you a little bit when I was at the salon, not too much, but my hair is done, thankfully. Shout out to Joe for being able to squeeze me in yesterday. Guys, I've got huge news. I don't think I told you this yet. I got invited to the Forbes Top Creator event literally tonight. Right now I'm feeling super nervous. I'm not gonna lie. I can't believe that this is happening. Like, I don't even have my outfit or anything. I'm dressed to go run out to Soho and try and get a new pair of shoes or just find some accessories because I don't want to spend too much money on clothes because I feel like I have things here. I want to make something that I have here work, but nothing is like sparking my interest right now, sadly. So I'm going to run out to a couple of stores, see what I can find. I'm feeling so grateful. Basically, so how I got invited is a lady reached out to me last Friday and was like, "Hi Jess, my name is so-and-so. You know, I follow you on TikTok and I love your content so much so that I want to personally invite you to the Forbes Top Creator event that's happening in New York today." And I thought it was spam at first, I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, wait, what? But it's legit. What? I'm hard tonight. Like, I gotta look good. I'm determined not to stress myself out about this. I'm like, everything is gonna work out. Like, I'm gonna look great regardless of what I have on my body, but I definitely want to feel a little special. So I'm gonna go treat myself to something. Who knows if I'll find anything that I like, but hopefully so. I'm like so chaotic because I need to get going, but I just feel like so many emotions, mostly gratitude that, you know, I really just started taking content creation seriously like a couple of months ago. Let me not say that. Like, I take it seriously all the time, but because other things in my life have fallen through, I was like, okay, well, like, this is clearly the path that's opening up for me. So like, let me honor and hone my attention and my skills here. And it's been hard because content creation is very much so driven on likes and engagement and views and all of those things. And I haven't necessarily had the highest likes or engagement or views. My social channels are all over the place. Like YouTube, I'm just starting out. So like, I'm so happy that you're here with me early, babes, because we're only going up from here. But yeah, I've just been so all over the place in terms of views and feeling like, well, nobody's really seeing my stuff. Like, does it even matter? And this moment was such like affirmation and confirmation that I'm doing the right thing. And also just a reminder that like the likes and the views don't matter. Like it just takes the right people to see your stuff and believe in you, to give you an opportunity to just continue to grow and expand. And to this person that reached out to me, like, I literally this morning like prayed for her and her family and just like was so like I'm getting emotional now just thinking about it. The fact that, okay, let me pull it together. Just the fact that she even thought of me to invite me to this event, like I'm just feeling so overwhelmed, so grateful for her, for like her seeing me in that moment and like extending that invite. Like, I don't think she knows how much that meant to me. It means to me, like it will forever mean to me. I'm so excited for tonight. I am a little nervous. I'm going to be going to the solo, which also I have a little bit of nerves about that, but overall I'm just really excited and I'm grateful, and I'm going to make the best of this moment just because like it's like unbelievable. Y'all, Forbes top creators, if you don't know what that is, like I'll put a link below for this year's list. These people made hundreds of millions of dollars between each other. Like, me to be in this industry and to be in rooms with these people is unbelievable, especially so early in my career. And I don't know, I'm just like, I'm beyond grateful. I know I keep saying that, but like I just want to hone in on like, you guys are making this possible as well. Like, every single one of you that is watching this right now, that'll watch this in the future, like you are a part of the reason why this is possible. And I'm so grateful for you. Like, thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Thank you for being here. Thanks for riding with the chaos that is me and my channel and all of my socials. And thank you for holding space for me to just be myself. I could keep chatting, but obviously I need to get going. Don't think I'm going to bring you guys to the stores with me because I just feel like I need to be like locked in when I get there. So I'll check back in with you guys when I'm back. Hello, we're dressed and ready to go, but I am in my fit. Hold on, let me go show you guys in the mirror. Excuse the mess in here, but you guys don't judge me, hopefully. Here's a quick look at the fit. I'm going all black. I've got on tights, these sheer tights, Sam Edelman shoes, Eloquy dress, ASOS blazer, and earrings by Zara. All right, guys, I'm just letting my phone charge up. I'm gonna call my Uber in a little bit. It is now 5:45. Event starts at 6. I'm gonna try to be like 5-10 minutes fashionably late. But yeah, I'm excited. I've got the jitters still. Like, I'm a little nervous. I just need to do a meditation and like really just hone in on my energy and my own power. So I'll see you guys later. even catch you guys up from last night. We'll do a proper recap later. I'm trying to film my stuff for Marshall's, which is due today. But I have to come show you guys. I just got a knock on the door. And look what just got delivered. Oh my gosh. How freaking gorgeous. My friend Tanisha sent these to me. I've just got such incredible friends. I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful. Yeah, I'll talk with you guys in just a bit to give you a recap on last night. And I just got to finish my work first. So, hi friends. Good morning. This vlog is very chatty and not a lot of action. And for that, I apologize. I really do. I thought I was going to be able to record more at the Forbes event. But I ended up doing a lot of it on my phone, and I really was trying to be present and work the room, and that just ended up being like a really full-time job. Like, it was hard for me to record and talk to people and introduce myself and try to like be present by myself. I think I said that I ended up going by myself. Priscilla couldn't make it with me. So yeah, it ended up being such a fun night. I will say, like, much so out of my depth. That was one of the biggest events that I've been to in terms of like creators and people who are making waves in the creator industry. And I'm just gonna keep it real with y'all. Like, that was nothing but God, nothing but my ancestors holding me, because for me to be a creator on such a small scale and in a room with people who have millions of followers and who are making millions of dollars deals and through their own ventures. And it also was super humbling because I was one of very few Black women who were creators, one of very few plus size women who were creators in the room. And so I just don't take it for granted, and I know that I was there for a reason. I wish I could have networked a little bit more. I wish I could have met, just like been able to work the room a little bit more than I did. But this is my first time, so I'm giving myself grace to know that it's not always going to be perfect. It's not always going to be exactly how we envision it, but it still was really, really good. I got there was a 30-minute cocktail hour, so I kind of acquainted myself. I took some photos, and I went to the bar, got a glass of Prosecco. I ended up meeting the VP that invited me there. I chatted with her for a while. I almost cried because I was just so grateful to her and telling her how just grateful I am that I got to have that experience. We had 2 panels, one with her name is Drea. She's a Nigerian creator, one of the very few Black women on the top creators list this year. And the other one was Drew, and she has a podcast. I'm sure if you guys are on TikTok, she makes fun of men on the internet. Like, she's known for that, and she has a podcast now. So she was there. And then the second panel was with Matt. And honestly, the crowd was not super engaged. They were chatty kind of the whole time, which I thought was a little rude, but not everyone was there for the same reason as me. Like, I really came to learn and to absorb information and just hopefully take something from these creators. And I'm not even a panel girl. I really don't like panels ever, but I did want to just soak in these moments because these people have created quite literally huge empires with their content, and that's impressive to me. So anywho, after that we got to chat a little bit more mingling. There was food, and I got to work the room a little bit more. The highlight of my night, though, was that I got to meet Pookie. If you're on TikTok, again, what can I say? What can I say? If you know him, you know. If not, I'll try to add a video of his content.
I'm always gonna like your story, even if we stop talking. The problem was never how you look, the way you act. It's the way you act. It's the way you act.
I got to meet him and his sister and another friend of his. And they were so kind. I'm obsessed. Pookie Nation, for real, for real. I ended up chatting with them at the end of the night as well. And there was a group of people going to get some food after, and they invited me to come with them. And I was just wow, I don't know these people, but they're so kind, and they were so gracious. And yeah, I'm just really glad that I got to have that time. We ended up going to 7th Street Burger, and we got burgers and fries, and then they were going to the after party, which I was not invited to personally. I was just gonna take my Black behind home, but they invited me to come with them to the after party, so I went, and it was cool. Tariq from Power was there. I don't know his real name, but he was there, and I actually saw a friend of mine. He was waiting at the bar, and so I was really excited to see him. And I wasn't there very long because I feel like we walked from the first event to get burgers, and it was low-key like a mile walk, and I was in those heels, and so my feet were barking. Like, I still have blisters. So I didn't stay at the after party very long. I had a drink and maybe was there for 30-45 minutes, and then I decided to call it a night and come home. So it's been a very action-packed week in terms of me trying to get stuff done. I'm sorry again that this vlog is not very like me doing things, and it's more so me talking at you about what I'm doing. I know that's not the ideal format of a vlog, and hopefully that you feel more acquainted with me now. You get to live in my head a little bit. I'm just gonna end it here. I do have some more videos coming up. I think today I want to record a haul. I did an order for a newer brand that I'm gonna try out and give like a reactionary, like my initial reaction to the clothes. And I think next week I have a couple of things going on. So if it is a pretty full week and it won't be boring like this vlog is, then I will be sure to vlog next week as well. Anywho, I love you. Thank you so much for being here. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, join the Just Fly family. I would love to have you here. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next one.